अगर मुझे किसी कैरेक्टर के बारे में सोच के थोड़ा सा डर लगता है ना, that becomes a very exciting point. And sometimes that happens, some very rare times that happens. And sometimes it's also about what you're getting to do, the arc of the character, the director, the other actors, the production. A lot of factors come in play.
जब भी कभी डायरेक्टर्स ऐसे होते हैं ना जो सारे एक्टर्स को जाके बताते क्या करना है, उसमें when you'll see everyone's acting in a similar way. सारे एक्टर्स सेम ही एक्टिंग कर रहे होते हैं. But here, I mean, our director, he
has a bank of adjectives.
Wow. I mean, yeah.
You know, by the end of season 2, I was just observing him. He's talking to some actor and he's saying, I want you to do this, this, this. And I was just looking at him and he was getting tired of adjectives, you know, because he tells us the feelings, the emotions that he wants. And
then he lets you be.
Yeah, he lets you be.
Do it how you want.
But he says it with so much clarity that you will remain on that track.
Hi, my name is Anupriya Goenka and you're watching me on Mirchi Plus.
Hi everyone, my name is Ridhi Dogra and you're watching me on Mirchi Plus.
I am Gaurav Arora and you're watching me on Mirchi Plus.
Hi, I'm Amey Wagh, you're watching me on Mirchi Plus.
Hi, this is Meiyang Chang and you're watching me on Mirchi Plus.
Hi, this is Siddharth Shukla from Mirchi Plus and today I have with me the cast of show which you have loved a lot. Asur, Team Asur is here. A very warm welcome to Mirchi Plus.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So, you know, firstly, congratulations because season 2 ko season 1 se zyada pyar mila hai, and which is very rare, to be very honest. You know, people say that it's a myth. Ke season 2 wala myth lag jata hai, ek curse lag jata hai, right? So, I want to start with asking each of you actually, when you were narrated, you know, what made you feel ke, you know, I have to do this? Was it your character or was it your, you know, was it the story or what is it was?
It was the story.
I think for me it was the team, the director and Tanveer, first producer, and then everything else and the actors.
Okay.
I think for me it was my friend's conviction. Barun told me to do it. I didn't know anybody. I tested for it. I didn't know Tanveer. I didn't know Oni. I didn't know Gaurav. I just knew Barun, and when I told him, you know, they've told me they like my audition and they want to take it forward. So he said, you should do it. It's a great show. I'm really excited for it. It'll do very well. So I was like, okay. So I went with his conviction.
Wow.
For me, it was the story. I think I didn't see anything of this scale and this sort of writing in India before.
Right.
Very novelish, very international, and that was I think that's the strength of the show. And that was like the total selling point for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we've all aspired to do content which appeals globally, and I think Asur is something which is very rare. Like, it's a deep-rooted Indian show, but it has that global appeal.
Right.
I think that was the best part.
I think for me, hindsight was an amazing thing because मुझे पता था कि Asur 1 is already a very successful season.
Yeah.
A very well-made show.
Yeah.
In every department, the writing, the acting, the research, the rootedness, as Amey said, in Indian mythology, and ये सब तो चीजें थी ही मेरे लिए. So you know, it's like joining a very successful franchise.
Yeah.
But then when you get to know your own character and what the contribution is going to be, जब मैंने अपना audition दिया था, the kind of challenge that I felt, because Paul का character is not me at all.
Okay.
I'm a very happy-go-lucky कि आप जो बोलेंगे मैं कर लूँगा जी. यहाँ पे जाके orders देना, लड़ना लोगों से, that I kind of thought was quite a challenge. And as I said, hindsight में तो पता था कि यार इतने अच्छे लोग हैं, मेरे दोस्त हैं, इस show में I would love to work with them, and that's how I got it.
Wow. So actually, I want to ask you only. You started with singing, right?
Yeah.
Was acting always a choice, या फिर it just happened because you were put on a big platform?
Yeah. Actually, singing को छोड़ के मैंने किसी और चीज के बारे में सोचा नहीं था.
Yeah.
मैं इससे पहले dentist था. I worked for a year in Bangalore after completing my degree.
Wow.
And the one thing that has been, or the two things that have been constant in my life has been singing and sketching. मैं doodles बहुत बनाया करता था. And I never thought that I would become a singer. I always thought that मैं शायद cartoons बनाऊंगा, illustrator बन जाऊंगा. Singing happened. Singing के basis पे, probably I'm assuming on the basis of how successful that show was, how people got very fascinated कि मेरी हिंदी कितनी अच्छी है. तो उसके basis पे anchoring आई. Anchoring के basis पे movie आई. But ये कभी सोचा नहीं था. और acting के बारे में definitely नहीं सोचा था because I thought that I don't have the chops to do that. But I'm just very glad that somebody thought they saw that potential in me. They gave me that thing. मुझे लगता है मैं पहले project में थोड़ा सा बड़े मतलब मस्ती में कर लिया था. It worked thankfully, and उसके बाद और opportunities मिली. I think I got a little more serious after that, and I'm just happy to keep getting more and more opportunities.
Wow. This is to you both actually. Especially this show, considering Asur too, Asur's franchise for that matter, the characters are very strong, and it's not just one. It's not revolving around one male character. The character for women are also very strong. When you're choosing scripts, what do you look at basically? Because while there are amazing parts being written for women now, but there is still a long way to go. What do you feel about that?
आज भी वो
So much we can say that we are both looking at each other. You want to go first? You want to go first?
Yeah, but I want to be totally honest.
Yeah.
The point is that when you say such things like what you go for, let's be very honest here, that abhi bhi women, led scripts and a role which is extremely well arced for a woman is still rare, right? So you choose from what you get.
Yeah.
First of all, that I think we end up saying no to far many more things than saying yes to things.
Yeah.
If we have the agency.
Yeah.
That is, and it's a tough decision.
Right.
Having said that, अब जो उसमें से आप जिसमें आप choose कर रहे हैं, there are many factors personally for me. Like it could be mostly the concept and the storyline. Then comes my character, what I'm doing in it, whether I'm getting to learn something from the character, whether I feel, अगर मुझे किसी character के बारे में सोच के थोड़ा सा डर लगता है ना, that becomes a very exciting point. And sometimes that happens, some very rare times that happens. And sometimes it's also about what you're getting to do, the arc of the character, the director, the other actors, the production. A lot of factors come in play.
Do you ever say it just for the sake of money?
No.
You're getting a big... No, you don't never do that.
No, because I was always, just like Chang was doing some work, I was also in the corporates. I was in my own business for my father, then my corporate life. And whenever I started to act, I knew this is not an easy place to be in.
Yeah.
It's mentally very challenging.
Yeah.
And अगर मुझे ये पैसे के लिए करना है, तो there are other ways I can earn money and live a much more simple life.
Right.
I would only want to act for satisfaction and to look back at myself and feel proud of what I've done.
Wow. You were saying something.
I think the opportunities for women are less in OTT and films. I mean, there are very few, and every time I think a woman has taken up something, I mean, I'll talk about the married woman, it's been loved. So I don't know why they're not being made. And I am sorry, I'm really spoiled by television. I know there are lots of actors who say television is not great, but I have been spoiled by television because I always chose strong characters, even in the world of television and the way the output was, whatever it was, it may not be the best, and it was, almost catering to an audience every day. So there are limitations for that. But even in that, I tried always to do intelligent work. I tried always to put my intelligence in the work. And that's what I want to do. And I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed that it's not the same in OTT or films. I am strictly against objectification as a person.
Of course.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's not in my DNA. I mean, so it is, the opportunities are rare, and you always, like even Nusrat's character, I've been saying it a lot, ki season 1 it was not very, it was written, it was there, it was very strong, there was meaning to it. When I spoke to the director and writer, I understood there is something there, there is
participation was there
to the girl,
yeah.
But I created so much of it, and that's what people like us will do. We'll create our spots, we'll create, and I think hats off to the actresses before us. We're standing on their shoulders.
Completely.
It's not like we are coming here and we are the change. So many actresses have done so much work, or in a film, they've also picked up parts and they've made it something bigger. So it is a struggle. It's a struggle. But I feel whenever you give a woman an opportunity, a female actor an opportunity, it always strikes gold, mostly.
Right.
So it all boils down to a good script. You give a good script, it doesn't matter if it's a male actor or a female actor. And I wish that people start imagining female actors in parts which are for men.
And the opportunities are very less, to be very honest, because जो होती भी हैं, then वो A-listers या the actors who've done films, even in OTT. And
I mean, now I even understand why so many actresses are turning producers. I get it. They'll make their own projects.
And we need more women representation for sure, even today. But obviously, as Ridhi said, a bigger fight has already been fought earlier. We are still at a time which is the best time for Indian entertainment in many ways. The worry is, I hope it just keeps getting better rather than becoming a number game again.
It will get better.
Right. But the work that you're doing, I'm for sure that's, for the future generation, should get easier for them.
Hopefully.
Gaurav, I want to ask you, what are the like, are there any similarities between the character that you played, Kesar?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm scared. I don't
It is
listen.
me,
Because-
actually, totally. I do murder people every other day. I
Sweet
get
talking them.
I get a high. No, actually, see what happens is every time you, it's you who brings your traits to the table.
Right.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, what Gaurav had actually thought, Gaurav Shukla, the writer, the creator of the show, what he thought of Kesar while he wrote it. I perceived it in my own way. My director, Onisen, he perceived it in his own way, and
Right.
we brought it together. And it's like Gaurav is playing Kesar. If, for example, if Ridhi would play Kesar, she would play it differently, or
Yeah.
anyone else. So the similarities is, I don't know. I mean, my thing was that I didn't want to keep it very evil or very villainous. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would become very like I did my own backstory where I thought of things that what would he be like? I mean, so I wanted to keep him very like not a very scary villain, like not a very scary serial killer.
Right.
So which is what I thought, and I
worked.
don't know how much of
Yeah,
I
it
have
worked.
achieved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was really worth appreciating. I mean, I want to ask you, what was the brief, for you when you started the project? Or any reference point?
Brief was don't be yourself.
Yeah.
First of all, try and be Rasool, because I think Rasool is, me and Rasool are poles apart. It's the complete contrast of my own personality. And I think our director Onisen, I think he's just brilliant when it comes to briefing his actors.
Yeah.
He very well understands कि ये actor अब किस zone में है. He understands the fact that you need to cut out all the external noise around an actor and just let him stay
Right.
in that zone.
Yeah.
Not kind of impose what he wants you to do, but make him do that. So I remember my time on set, I used to always have my headphones on most of the times. And he would just come and say, Rasool sir, मुझे लगता है कि इसमें ना ऐसे बात करो कि बस किसी के कान में बोल रहे हो बस.
Only loves
Oh
that.
my God.
Wow.
Only
So
loves
good.
कि वो थोड़ा pitch
Yeah.
down करके बात करो.
And he's
Yeah.
so good. You know what happens is जब भी कभी directors ऐसे होते हैं ना जो सारे actors को जाके बताते क्या करना है, उसमें when you'll see everyone's acting in a similar way. सारे actors same ही acting कर रहे होते हैं.
Yeah.
But here, I mean, our director, he gave
He
us
has
freedom.
a bank of adjectives.
Wow.
I mean, yeah.
He, by the end of season 2, I was just observing him. He's talking to some actor and he's saying, I want you to do this. And I was just looking at him and he was getting tired of adjectives, because he tells us the feelings, the emotions
Yeah.
that he wants. And
And then he lets you be.
yeah, he lets you be.
Do it how you want to
But
do
he
it.
says it with so much clarity that you
Yeah.
will remain on that track.
And another thing with him, every take becomes a little different. Have you guys noticed it?
Yeah.
Like he will come and tweak take.
He will.
Like,
He's
वो
so
repetitive
good.
नहीं होता, इतना मजा आता है. You
Only
see,
sir,
you're on a
please work
journey,
with
on a
me.
journey. कि एक take किया, then he will come and tweak it. अच्छा अब ऐसा करते हैं. Then you do another
Forget
take.
about this
थोड़ा
interview.
ऐसा
It
करते
It
हैं.
becomes interesting for the
Very.
actors also.
And
We'll kill
yeah,
it in
yeah.
season
It's,
3.
and he is one actor I've seen who gives us pin drop silence before action. At least in season 1 only, he used to really
yes.
try creating a
fabulous
creating an atmosphere.
Yeah.
कि please there has to be silence and give time to the actors. I
Yeah.
don't want because हमारे यहाँ वो नहीं होता. हमारे यहाँ सिर्फ action और cut के बीच में हमें वो space मिलता है.
Right.
वो भी it's so like we're catching a train. कि करना है इसके बाद सबको बात करनी है. So many sets are like that.
Lastly, it was amazing talking to you guys. When I want to tell, when I was coming here, I tweeted that I'm gonna, be having a conversation with Team Asur.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to say?
Yeah.
All
Everybody.
people had to say was congratulate them and thank them
Oh.
for
Sweet.
not letting us down. The
That's
expectations.
So good.
To Gaurav and Oni.
This is for Gaurav
them.
and Oni.
And to all of us.
Yeah, it's for all. It's the teamwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, so to all of you, it was
Amey Wagh.
many congratulations. And
Thank
one
you so
question
much.
was there, क्योंकि season 2 cliffhanger पे end हुआ है, season 3 का क्या scene है?
We are going to kill it in season 3.
Kill it.
Kill it.
Yeah.
ये सवाल भी शुक्ला जी से।
Yeah, you have to ask the writer. I
Gaurav.
wish he was here. I wish he was asked all these questions because
Siddharth
these
Shukla, you
are.
need to ask this to Gaurav
See
Shukla.
the story.
We have two things common. Sorry.
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 This show, this
Belongs to
story,
Gaurav.
it's come out of his brain.
Yes.
So it's only him who can tell us what he wants to do, why he wants to do it, if he wants to do it or not. It's all in his
I think
mind.
ऊपर जो बीज already है जर्मिनेट होके पता नहीं क्या बन गया है,
Yeah.
लेकिन वो कब क्या कहाँ
I think, yeah.
वो जानना बाकी.
So
Are
we
there
don't
any
know.
talks?
हमें नहीं पता क्या scene है.
अभी बात भी शुरू, no
नहीं,
talks happening as of
Perhaps
now.
while we are
I
talking,
think we
he's
all
already
are just
thinking
relishing.
about
Yeah.
it. Why?
relishing
we need to-
what we've achieved
Yeah.
and everybody is just very happy that a
पहले
good
तो we
show
need a
is
success
being
party for
appreciated.
season 2.
Yeah, like I hope Shivani will.
Thank you guys. Thank you for joining Mirchi Plus.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
It was amazing talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.